Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is April 30th, and it's an 8th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and Code of Conduct.
Now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Code of Conduct.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
You may now be seated at this time.
Now for today's weather forecast. It is currently 52 degrees with a high of about 73 degrees.
Attention everyone. Get ready for one of the most exciting events of the year, the annual Teacher and Student Volleyball Tournament. It is happening on Wednesday, May 7th. Join us in the school gym right after school from 3:30 to 5 p.m. to watch our amazing teams of teachers and students in a fun, competitive match. This tradition always brings tons of energy, school spirit, and plenty of laughs, so whenever you're playing, or whether you're playing or just cheering from the sidelines, make sure you're there to be part of the action. Come support your team and see you will walk away with this year's bragging rights. Don't miss it.
Here's our motivational quote of the day. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph, by George Washington.
Today in history. In 1789, George Washington was inaugurated as the first president of the United States.
It's time for a word of wisdom.
Morning again, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful Wednesday. And thank you to our great morning show team for starting our day off in a positive way. It is always great to start off with gratitude. So think about one thing that you are grateful for today. All right, many of us, all of us, should be grateful that we are here, right? That we are alive. And not just that we're alive, but we're alive. And so what are we going to do with the day, right? What are we going to do with our day? We're grateful to be alive. A lot of people say, I'm grateful to be alive today. Well, if you're grateful to be alive, what are you going to do with the day? Are you going to maximize the day? Are you going to seize the day? Are you going to do your absolute best today? That is the encouragement. Do your absolute best. Make the most of today. Don't just let the day go by and take the day for granted, because there are some who unfortunately are unable to experience today, right? So make the most of your day. Do your absolute best. Be kind to each other. And think about bettering your best. Like, what are your goals, right? Are you actualizing your goals? Are you actually meeting your goals? Think about that today as you take a moment to be grateful about today. Seventh graders will be testing today, MCAT Day 3, and there are some 8th grade students who are making up testing today, so team, please make sure that you are paying attention to the information that's been sent by Ms. Robinson and Ms. Dupree. However, today is an A day, so Ms. Gerholtz 2A will be moving to room 133. Mr. DeKing's advisory is moving to room 120. Ms. Fisher and Dr. Price's advisory will be combined today in the library, so just pay attention to that. 8th graders who are making up testing will be moving to room 105 today, so when the announcement is made for movement, 8th graders will go to 105, and only the 8th graders that were specified by Ms. Robinson yesterday in email. So team, please make sure that you are paying attention to that information. Teachers also and staff, please take a look at the Domain 4 information that Dr. Archuleta sent yesterday regarding Domain 4 portfolio information. The sooner you get that information into your evaluating administrator, the better, so that we can begin wrapping those things up. with fidelity. So thank you, team, for paying attention to that. Today we're talking about diversity, and so have you ever thought about what makes a zoo such a wonderful and exciting place? Maybe it's because all of the hundreds and thousands of different creatures there, each one unique and special, each one playing an important role in the ecological balance of our planet. Human beings are like that too. Each one of us is unique and special. Each one of us has an important part to play in the world. One of the things that makes life so incredible is all the beautiful diversity in the world. Now listen to these words from French philosopher Michel de Montaigne. He says, "There never were in the world two alike. The most universal quality is diversity." In other words, one of the things that we have in common is that each of us is so absolutely unique and unrepeatable, no two alike. Today, let's honor the beauty and diversity by honoring what makes each of us so special. One final announcement to our students and scholars in the building as we think about uniform expectations as we're moving through the end of the school year. Today, 7th grade students only during testing, as we've allowed other groups to do, you are permitted to wear a hoodie or a sweater or something in your testing room. However, the hoodies, all of those things should be away unless you are MCAP testing, okay? So we'll make the exception for testing only. Otherwise, those things should be in lockers. That is not a part of our uniform, and that's not the expectation for our schools. So team, please make sure that we are consistently expressing that and mentioning that to our students. Same thing. Middle schoolers, a lot of you are growing, right? You're growing, you're getting taller, you know, your bodies are changing, and so make sure that your uniforms are appropriate, specifically to our young ladies. You all should not be wearing extremely short skirts to school. That is inappropriate in this institutional setting, okay? If you're going to a pool or beach, it may be appropriate there, but we're in a school building. And so please make sure that your clothes are appropriate for school. We do not wear hoodies. Make sure that you have sweaters or long sleeves as the air is now on. So you may want to layer up in the building, but we do not wear hoodies. Let's be consistent with that, everyone, okay? So just pay attention. If you need some support with your uniform, please see one of us, one of your administrators, so that we can make sure that you have what you need for school day. Be kind to each other, everyone. Be your absolute best self. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
That's all for today, folks, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Azara.
I'm Princess.
And have a wonderful Wednesday.